And we're back, everyone, to my Let's Play fair series of Dishonored, the Knife of Dunwall. Now in the Legal District. The last video was a bit interesting, to say the least. We ended up getting into fights with everyone. So who's that? Don't know.
It's Dowd, isn't it? You wouldn't be in this district unless you were after Timsh's head. What do you want? Revenge. To do to Timsh what he did to me. I want him homeless, a victim of one of his own eviction documents. I've prepared one, complete with the forged signature of the Lord Regent. Please, go to my old apartment. It's right next to Timsh's estate. Here's the address. But I doubt you can get inside from the streets. There you'll find my journal, which contains the entire plot and everything you'll need. But you're a businessman like I once was. I don't expect you to do this for free. If you do go to my apartment, you'll find something stashed there. Consider it your payment in advance.
So the non-lethal method. Killed.
The barrister dying would be nothing to me. I want him to see his own...
But I want to murder him, just like I want to do this. But I would consider it. Oh, I need a watchman's key. How am I going to get a watchman's key? This isn't the Watchman. Okay.
What's the next address?
Crow's Court off Bramley Street.
Man, that
There's a problem.
trench shoot there.
Forrest
Getting
don't
stuck
live
in
there,
that.
and their kids used to sneak us food in the back door. I know it's the job, sir, but it's awfully hard seeing them turned out like this. They don't even have the plague. I've been there last week.
Excellent. Simmons, you'll show me this back stoop and we'll go in that way. Start
You should
tallying.
totally go this way.
You've given us the tactical advantage. We'll get Timsh's money.
But, sir...
I'll put it another way. You think I care which door we kick in tomorrow? The next day? Behind each is another useless pack of aristocratic sots and their precious offspring. And I don't care if they all end up mudlarks.
Sir, they've been good to me.
Simmons, before I worked for Barrister Timsh, I was dredging out the real Weeper dens. You ever done that? Ever broken down a door and bathed in that stench? Fought housewives with blood on their faces, swinging at you with a piece of broken furniture. Other times it's just rats inside, hundreds of them, stripping some drunk to the bone. Maybe you'd like to be transferred to my old squad.
No, sir. Certainly not.
I used to call myself brave, Simmons. Till I saw a man lose a fight with a pile of rats. So when Barrister Timsh says all I gotta do is rough up a rich bastard, cuff him a few times till he stops talking about his rights, I jump at the chance. I cry with happiness. You understand me?
Yes, sir. We'll approach from the back stoop. They won't be alarmed when they see me.
Right. Good man. It's them or us. No room for heroes in the time of plague. Just do your job and I'll make sure you keep this posting.
That doesn't even give a single damn. Crap. Not what I meant to do. What I meant to do. I think he has a key. Maybe those are my boats. Crap. Those are my boats, not a key. So there's a key. Shh. Calm down. Okay. Oop. Ow, my eyes too bright for this part of the view. Okay, now. do like runes. So I need at least 4. Probably 10 key. So, Timish thinks he's invincible because he carries a letter from the Lord Regent giving him legal immunity from the state seizing his goods in case of plague. He carries it everywhere like a talisman, but he also drafts the instrument of his own destruction. The document he uses for eviction is a generic form drafted by the office of the Lord Regent. It was trivial to acquire a blank one, acquiring a forgery of the Lord Regent's signature was less easy. Thankfully, some of my old connections are still loyal. Now all I need to do is swap the 2 documents. Getting close enough to Tim's to do it won't be easy. I need help from a professional. Once that's done, the floor just needs a push to go down, and that's the second part. Inside Timish's basement, there's a device that circulates air in the building. Some material happened to find its way into the device. The building would reek like a weaver's den. I had to be particular about the actual material, as I do not wish to infect the guard or servants with plague and cause needless suffering. Thankfully, a gentlewoman living in Unit 10 is offered to provide the odorous item and a sturdy sack to contain it. She craves my room in exchange, so I will be forced to part with it. Just give me a key to her unit so I can go in and get the sack when I'm ready to make my move. Let's say for Jen. Could it be Granny Rags? Probably, maybe, possibly. But I'm not going to do this non-leaf.
Regular. That's unusual.
The general's on his way. He's got nasty in the other city.
Two guards, yeah. That's Tim's place, probably, I would assume. So, no, I should probably go to that post. Ow! I didn't think there was that far down. Ow! Game. Edge. Oh god, where am I now? You have met your demise because you jumped off the roof and died. Because apparently you could not grab the roof. Yeah. Stupid game makes me fall.
Regular army. That's unusual. What's the occasion?
The general's on his way. He's got nasty in the other city. We handled it.
Okay, so we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go out here. We're going to go over here and up here. Okay, now then. Freeze. That works. Ooh. All the loot. So, Timothy is vigorous for a man of his age. He is known to keep himself armed with a sword or pistol, even in his own home. Even in his own home. He's been observed to be generally restless and mobile, pacing throughout the building, from his bedroom on the top floor to the lobby of the law offices on the ground floor. Tim keeps his motors well in a chest in his office on the 3rd floor. Front door leads into law offices lobby. The space is 2 stories high with balconies overlooking the lobby floor. The second balcony on the facade glass doors leads directly to Tim's office. Top floor balconies on the right and left of the building. Easy access. Back door leads into a basement. It's kept locked, but a key was easy to find. Downway access open. So basically a bunch of things to how to get in. And quite a few things. Quite a few rooms inside. So So, hi.
He's in the lobby, explaining his little system.
Okay, so 4 floors. Now, bone charm. Ruined someplace. Oh. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go get the bone charm firstly. Please go away, guard. I don't have to shoot you. I'm gonna stab you instead. Falling star. That's the one that gives me mana, right? Oh, someone has to deal more damage. Drop assassinate, so it gives you a bit of mana. I think I'll hold off for the moment. Ooh. Okay, so there's a rune, bone charm, rune. Yeah, I think most of those are inside. Hi. He didn't notice me. Rune, bone charm, rune, bone charm.
Any citizens belonging to or offering aid to the Hatter criminal organization will be restrained or killed.
Dice.
I need to go see if there's anything outside. I think I might stop by apartment 10 though. I see you. Come on, come on. Highlight something. Great. Stupid fair's not converting, and now I'm. Okay. So let's. Ow. That's better. Oh, hi. There's a rune in here. Oh, there's already a sack. For non-leaf. Meh. There's also a rune. Like, ow, my what? Ow! My face! Ow! I'm surprised that didn't kill. Oh.
I've always wondered. What does he smell like?
Fine.
Rotting flesh? Wild flowers? Does he ask you questions? I wonder when he'll speak to me.
Hi, Billy.
Here's one last lesson, for old time's sake. The barrister was a champion at finding his enemy's weak points, but he didn't see Delilah as a threat until it was too late. No one's watching Delilah now except you. And me, of course. I see everything. I see forever. And right now, I see a man walking a tightrope over a sea of blood and filth. The Empress is dead, and the water's rising. You left a mess on the killing floor, Dowd. I guess you know by now these things have a way of catching up with you. But maybe you're past caring. You'd better hurry. You're running out of rope.
Okay.
You were in a daze. I hope it was enlightening.
Right.
I hope he dies a lingering death.
Who? The outsider? Or Timish? Oh. Ours. Now we could go back to the waterfront if I wanted to, but... Oh, at least we found the room. Okay, so there's several rooms in the place. So which way do I want to start? Top floor? Yeah, I think I'll start at the top. Work my way down. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. I can talk to it. I can talk to it. Yeah, 4 rooms. Yes, I've heard of that. What next? So much hasn't been time. Yeah, probably been time. Maybe. Okay, let's talk to it.
Who are you?
I understand your curiosity. I'm strange. I was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. A friend to Jessamine when we were girls. Then afterward, I made my name as a painter. Now, I'm obviously something much greater. I hope that satisfies you. Because you won't get more. I ought to just kill you. But I'm going to give you a warning for the sake of my sisters, who were very impressed with you once upon a time. Stay away from me. There are great changes coming, and I'll expect you not to interfere. I have influence in places you won't expect. But as for Arnold Timsh, do what you want. I won't hold a grudge. I'm done with him.
Is that who you were looking for?
Then.
Well, she's a bit of a bitch. And the artwork's hopeless. I know you have your reasons.
Right. I like that response. Oh, she's a bit of a bitch. It's distracting because it's like I can talk to it. But it has an idea. Okay. Fine, I can't destroy it.
Mother, this is Arnold. If you happen to awaken while no one is present, I've prepared this for you, to remind you of recent events to help clear your mind and put you at ease. The plague has ended. I have married and will become Prime Minister, just as you always wanted. My sister and brother are both here and doing well. Your last will and testament has been written and approved. We all love you, Mother. Now go back to sleep. Rest. Everything is fine.
Ooh. That's a very interesting painting. Very interesting. Sound this note from a doctor. A letter from a doctor. Pastor Timish, I'm afraid I cannot in good consequence remain your Mulford's physician, but you repeatedly deny her access to practices which could potentially restore her lucidity as nothing short of a death sentence, which no part of it. I say good day to you, sir. Good day. So basically he was setting her to die. I see, I see. indeed. Dear Arnold, thank you for inviting my wife and me over for dinner last week. We both had a splendid time. I also appreciate you being so patient with our episode. Not many people are as understanding, and you showed considerable grace. I'm also happy I was able to confide to you of my business arrangement. I'm sure you'll be able to keep them strictly confidential, but it was a relief to finally be able to vent about the frustrations I must endure daily to a colleague who understands these sort of things. Hope that you allow me to return the favor and play host to you for an evening. Ah, Roland. Shame about him. Now then.
Any citizens belonging to or offering aid to the Hatter criminal
Could have the spare water thing and get a drink then to refresh my mana, but meh.
Huh?
Nope.
Smart day.
Huh?
That might be worth checking out.
Let's flush him out.
When I find you, it's going to be bad. Hit the wall. What the fuck? Help me look for him. He's slippery. Check everywhere.
Find the outsider.
I like that.
Oh, I'll find you.
Find the outsider.
Sap, sap. That was impressive. Impressively messy, but still. Okay, so where's the key? And there's the key. Good.
That's strange. Timch doesn't name himself the beneficiary in the will. He's giving the inheritance to Delilah.
Heh. Infections list. Forrester Crow's card, blah blah, coins. Don't actually really see what's his face, but okay.
Benedict, I need to know what you expect regarding the Danforth Holding Company. They're only a month late, and they've been good for it in the past. Normally, I wouldn't hesitate to invent a plague infection complaint against them, and have all their assets seized. But they have a link to the Boyles, and they, as you know, are on the Do Not Touch list. It's hitting a little too close to home. I'm afraid you may have to settle your dispute with them by some other means.
Note from Tish. Scott, do we really need that alarm device in my office? It's ugly, the colors clash and the keyboard is marking up the woodwork. I'm positively certain that the way it's been attached to the floor will cost a few thousand coin to mend. Yeah, that thing didn't really help you that much. Because I murdered you with a grenade. That's fun though. I should totally get more.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Yeah, there's still guys down though. Runes, bone charms, runes, bone charms. That's no thing.
We got a prowler on the loose.
No, we don't. Don't know what you're talking about. Where'd he go? Oh, he's down now.
Think you're being quiet? Ha! Watch it.
That did not work.
Get behind him!
That did not work in my favor. Ow.
Let's feed him to the hounds. Hit the alarm.
I'll find you. I've got you now.
Wish it. Watch it. Hey, here you are.
You're on bleed, damn you!
Hit him.
Like a ninja.
Someone get over here!
Ow. Yeah.
Promotion for the man who killed them all.
Here you are. Assassin, help him.
Okay. Wait, without down the guards? Messy. Still failed. Gotta kill everyone, right? Still gonna kill everyone, but it just makes it less fun. Well, I guess it's still fun. Oh, draw a random tower card. You draw the Jack of Skulls. Commoner of Rats. And the Four of Swords. What does it mean? High on the lamp house, there's a song sung in Morley. High on the lamp house, in my thick woolen night coat, your scarf draped over my throat, I stand watch at the rail, watching the whale boats, wrapped at your woods float, your lovely paddler. The happiest hermits, alone with our moments at the edge of town, so warm in our quarters, half lit by the portholes, midway up from the ground. I can't read this thing, but there's a song.
Your hand dies.
No. Would hurt you, would hurt you. Dr. Gerwin, I understand the concern about security. Your concern about security, but I trust in the security of a key hanging from my own belt. Not a combination lock. A combination lock if guessed, cracked, or briefed. Or a simple lock and key, the contents of my archives remain safe. As for lockpicks, a fable. I've never known such a thing to truly exist. Have you? See a thing done now. You stay over there. Note from a lawyer. A. When are we going to get a secretary? I can never find any of the documents filed by J, and S doesn't seem to. And S doesn't seem to file anything. This place is turning into a vortex of disorganization so big you could ride a whale into it. So basically he's one of those people like Dowd who likes putting everything in chest with only one key. Fun times. Also, runes. Runes. Some assassin. What do I want? Spend time. Bloodthirsty. Probably bin time. Bin time's a fun one after all. Okay, so I need to go down, you're saying. Okay. A bit down even further. And from Captain Blossom. Captain Blossom, man. Kitchen. The tomatoes in yesterday's dinner were overcooked. You know how much I hate overcooked tomatoes. Let them crisp, without that mushy consistency. Am I clear? Please don't ruin my dinner again. Captain Scott Blossom. You overcooked the tomatoes. Urgh. There's the Elgin reception door. I don't think it matters now. And there's the last bone charm. Bloodouts. Haha, Bloodouts heart. I like Bloodouts heart, so sure, why not? Okay, so is that another room now, or... I don't think so. I think I got them all. There's a pouch, and I think I got everything. I do one more sweep, but yeah. Gamma not philosophy, yeah. What? I thought I saw. Ah. We're here. Okay, well, looks like I did well. Oh, enough anyway. Oh yeah, I could go up this way, can't I? Huzzah! Oh, that worked well enough. Is there anything left? And just go touch it. What's her face? Hi.
I saw Talia. She's waiting where she said she'd be.
Okay. Good. Means I don't have to go look for her. Ow, my face.
Be advised, a dangerous individual is currently at large.
Why are they all
district and/or waterfront areas? If seen, inform an officer of the watch immediately.
Think I won't find you? This'll be fun. Every man should have to work a little for his kills, don't you think? You'll be slipping out like a word. Like a word! I'll cut you to pieces! Watch it!
Why are there butchers? Don't really want to deal with you guys. I need lots more ammo now. But yeah. Alright, where is she?
Your uncle is dead. This is his will, as agreed.
Uncle's dead. I've killed now, haven't I? My, how odd that feels. But you were promised information. Well, my uncle came under Delilah's spell. He was obsessed with her. Everyone knew she'd been a servant at the tower before she studied under Sokolov. She was a painter, an artist. Beneath my family's class, for certain. My uncle became infatuated. But he looked older and made us keep candles lit all night. He was afraid of the dark. One night we all went to Waverly Boyle's for a seance. It was an amusement. We didn't know what we were doing. I thought only the dead appeared at seances. But suddenly Delilah was in the room with us. My uncle nearly died of terror. She was there, but not there. We saw her as if she was very far away, standing in the old Brigmore Manor, painting at an easel, painting a name. It was your name, Dowd. That's all I know. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, then. That's just a bit creepy. So anyway, in the next video, we're going to exit this level. I'm creating it before we exit the level because last time it showed that whole cutscene like thing before then. I couldn't actually get cutscene thing to show up in the start of this level because of such. So yeah, we're going to basically start off there. I mean here, so that way we can do that in the next one. If there is one anyway. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day.